Let's face it, if your house were a contestant on a reality show, it'd definitely be competing for the title of most cluttered space. But don't worry, I've got your back. In today's video, I'm sharing some easy and effective tips to help you kick that clutter to the curb, reduce stress, and make your home feel like a peaceful oasis. Stay tuned for some surprisingly simple solutions that'll leave you wondering why you didn't do this sooner. One of the biggest mistakes people make when decluttering is trying to tackle the entire house at once. It can be overwhelming and discouraging, and before you know it, you're back to square one. The secret is to break it down into smaller, more manageable zones. Start with just one area at a time, whether it's a drawer, a shelf, or even a corner of your living room. By focusing on one small space, you can see the immediate results, which gives you the motivation to keep going. It's way less overwhelming than thinking about decluttering the whole house in one go. Once you finish one zone, move to another, and before you know it, you'll have tackled a whole room without feeling stressed. These small wins will keep you motivated to keep decluttering until your entire space is organized, one zone at a time. Next up, if you're like me, you know that kids' rooms can quickly turn into a war zone of toys, clothes, and random things that somehow find their way under the bed. But here's the deal. It's time to pass the responsibility to them. If you've been playing the role of personal laundromat or toy organizer, it's time to start teaching your kids how to manage their own stuff. Give them simple tasks like putting their clothes away or picking up their toys after playtime. It might feel easier to just do it yourself, but teaching your kids these skills will not only help reduce your workload, but it'll also make them more responsible. And hey, you'll have less to stress about when you walk into a room that's not entirely your problem anymore. I know it's not always smooth sailing, hello tantrums and excuses, but trust me, giving them ownership over their space will make your life easier in the long run. Plus, you'll get to enjoy the added bonus of seeing them learn and grow in the process. And let's not forget the stuff we buy that ends up causing even more clutter. You know, the toys and gadgets that seemed like a great idea at the time, but now they're just gathering dust or taking up valuable space. It's funny how we can end up spending money on things that only add to the mess. Next time you buy something, ask yourself, is this going to be used regularly, or will it end up in a corner somewhere, just adding to the clutter? Tomorrow I'll be sharing more on this topic. Stay tuned to see what things are actually wasting your money while making your house messier. Don't miss it. Next, let's talk about one of the biggest challenges when decluttering is finding a place to put everything. If you're drowning in clutter, it's time to rethink your storage game. The key is to use storage solutions that are not only functional, but also make your life easier. Start by evaluating your space. Do you have unused corners or empty walls? You'd be surprised at how much storage you can create just by using vertical space or investing in clever storage furniture like multifunctional coffee tables, ottomans with hidden compartments, or floating shelves. These items can hold your essentials without taking up valuable floor space. And don't forget about the power of bins and baskets. They may seem basic, but they are incredibly helpful in keeping things organized and easy to access. Label them for even more efficiency, whether it's for kids' toys, winter clothes, or random odds and ends. It's a quick way to keep clutter contained. When everything has a home, you'll find that not only does your space look tidier, but you'll also save time when searching for things, because you'll know exactly where everything is. No more random piles of stuff everywhere. Let's be real for a second. No one likes spending their whole weekend cleaning. But what if I told you there's a way to keep your home looking tidy without dedicating hours to scrubbing and organizing? It's all about setting up a few simple cleaning habits that only take a few minutes a day. Trust me, a little daily effort can save you from the chaos of a weekend cleaning marathon. Start with easy stuff like wiping down counters, putting things back where they belong, and doing a quick sweep of your most used areas. We're talking about 10 to 15 minutes max. The beauty of this method is that it prevents the overwhelming feeling of dealing with a mountain of mess all at once. You could even set a timer for a 5-minute tidy up challenge and see how much you can pick up in that short time. Once you make this part of your daily routine, your home will stay consistently fresh, organized, and stress-free. It's like magic, but without the actual magic. Let's move to the next one. We all have things lying around that we hang on to because we feel guilty about getting rid of them, or maybe because they remind us of something or someone important. Over time, these items pile up, and before we know it, we're surrounded by things we don't even use, but we can't seem to let go of them. The truth is, your home isn't a museum for your memories, and it's okay to let go of things that make you feel more regretful than joyful. Take a look around. Are there things you're holding on to just because they have sentimental value? Or were gifts? Maybe you haven't used them in months, but you still can't bring yourself to part with them. It's tough, but the space they take up physically and emotionally can hold you back. Imagine how freeing it would feel to only keep the things that truly make you happy or that you actually use. When you start focusing on what genuinely adds to your life today, your space will feel lighter and more in tune with who you are now. And most importantly, you won't feel weighed down by things you're just keeping out of guilt. Next up, one of the easiest ways to keep clutter from building up is to have a designated donation box in your home. This is your go-to spot for anything you come across that you no longer need or use, and it's way more effective than waiting until everything piles up. The trick is to keep it out in a visible spot so you're reminded to put things in it regularly. Every time you notice something you don't need, whether it's a piece of clothing that doesn't fit a gadget you never use or a book you've already read, pop it in the box. The goal isn't to wait for a big declutter session. It's to make this part of your daily or weekly routine. And here's the best part: once the box is full, you can take it straight to a donation center without a second thought, knowing you've already decluttered along the way. Having a donation box in place helps you stay on top of things and prevents that overwhelming feeling of trying to tackle your whole house at once. Plus, it's an easy way to give back by passing on items you no longer need to someone who could use them. Finally, let's talk about one of the easiest ways to declutter your space is by starting with your wardrobe. Have you ever opened your closet and felt overwhelmed by the pile of clothes you never wear, but somehow still keep around, those shirts you promise you'll wear on that special occasion? But somehow that special occasion never seems to come. Honestly, those clothes are just taking up space and making your closet feel cramped. Try letting go of the items you haven't worn in the last few months. If they don't fit, aren't your style anymore, or just never really worked for you, it's time to part ways. Not only will you free up space in your closet, but you'll also find that your closet looks way tidier, almost like you've uncovered a hidden treasure you didn't know was there. Just imagine waking up each morning and opening your closet. Instead of digging through a messy pile, you'll see only clothes that fit you, love, and are ready to go. Keeping only what you truly love will not only make your closet look bigger, but it'll also save you time and reduce stress. No more wasting 15 minutes searching for that shirt you swear you put in there. Let's move on to the next tip. If you're constantly bringing new items into your home, the clutter can quickly pile up, especially when we don't actively get rid of things as we go. The one-in, one-out rule is a simple but effective solution to stop this cycle. It works like this: every time you buy something new, you get rid of one item. It's not just about getting rid of junk, it's about being mindful of what we're adding to our spaces. For example, if you buy a new pair of shoes, take an old pair and donate or toss them. Got a new kitchen gadget, let go of one you never use. This rule helps maintain balance in your home, ensuring that new items don't take over and overwhelm the space. The beauty of this rule is that it doesn't feel like you're constantly purging. It's just a small, ongoing habit that keeps things in check. Plus, you'll probably realize you don't need as much as you think. which is a win in itself. Now, one of the easiest ways to keep your space organized is by setting up simple, repeatable systems. Think of these systems as mini habits that help you stay on top of clutter without thinking about it too much. For example, create a place for everything in your home. Whether it's a specific drawer for your keys, a shelf for books, or a basket for your kids' toys, having designated spots for things makes it so much easier to put things back where they belong. The key is consistency. Every time you finish using something, make it a habit to return it to its designated place right away. A real-life example. If you're constantly struggling to find your wallet, create a small station by the door with a bowl or tray for your wallet, keys, and phone. This simple step will ensure you never waste time looking for them again. Another example, if you tend to leave jackets on the couch, set up a coat rack or hooks near the door and make it a rule that everyone puts their jacket there as soon as they come in. Once you consistently follow these small systems, they'll start to feel automatic, like second nature. Over time, you'll find that your space stays organized with little effort. Instead of spending hours on big cleaning or decluttering sessions, these small, manageable systems will make sure clutter doesn't pile up in the first place. Instead of setting yourself up for a marathon decluttering session, aim for smaller, more manageable tasks. Try the 5 things a day rule. Every day find at least 5 things, whether it's clothes you don't wear anymore, items that are broken, or random knickknacks you don't need, and get rid of them. It can be anything. The key is to make it a daily habit. Example. One day you might go through your desk and toss 5 pens that don't work or papers you don't need. The next day tackle 5 things from your closet. Over time, those 5 things a day add up, and before you know it, your home will feel lighter and more organized without the stress of one big cleanup. Before you head out to buy new storage containers or organizational tools, take a look around your home to see if there are any items you can repurpose. Repurposing everyday objects not only saves you money, but it also reduces waste. Plus, it's a creative way to keep your home organized without buying anything new. Repurpose old cardboard boxes. You probably have a few cardboard boxes lying around, like cereal boxes or shoe boxes. Instead of throwing them away, cut them into smaller sections to create dividers for organizing shelves or under the sink areas. They're perfect for storing cleaning supplies, toiletries, or even snacks. If you want them to look nicer, decorate them with wrapping paper or stickers. Repurpose glass jars. Glass jars from pasta sauce or jam can be reused to store small items like buttons, paper clips, or spices in the kitchen. Simply clean them out and label them for easy identification. They're practical, eco-friendly, and help reduce clutter in your space. Repurpose baskets and bins. Old baskets or bins you no longer use can serve as great storage solutions. Use them for toys, towels, or kitchen utensils. If they're a little worn out, you can give them a makeover with fabric rope or paper to make them look fresh and stylish while keeping things organized. Repurpose old furniture for storage. Old furniture like bookshelves or small cabinets can be repurposed for new storage solutions. For instance, you could use an old bookshelf in the garage for tools or in your bedroom to store linens. A cabinet that's no longer in use can become a great storage unit in another room. Be creative with how you reuse furniture. Decluttering and organizing your home doesn't have to be a huge, overwhelming task. By breaking it down into manageable steps and using simple creative solutions, you can transform your space into a more organized and peaceful environment. Whether it's simplifying your wardrobe, setting up donation boxes, or repurposing items you already have, the key is consistency and making small changes that add up over time. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. It's about creating a space that works for you and helps reduce stress. So start with one small step today, and soon you'll see a big difference. Stay tuned for more tips to help you live more simply, with less clutter and more peace of mind. Don't forget to give yourself some grace along the way. Decluttering is a journey, not a race. You've got this. And tomorrow I'll be sharing a simple but powerful tip on how to easily avoid letting clutter creep back in. Make sure to check it out.